Dreaming with God: Secrets to Redesigning Your World Through God's Creative Flow by Bill Johnson. This audiobook has been produced by Treasures Media, Incorporated. I'm Tim Lundeen. Introduction. I write that His church would rise to her potential and change the course of world history. We do not have an inferior message. It is the only one that can be demonstrated through the transformation of a life, family, and city. Dreaming with God is written in response to the cries of the devoted but unfulfilled. It is to give true believers permission to dream, knowing that God longs for us to partner with Him in manifesting His divine plan. Dreaming with God was the title of a chapter in my book, The Supernatural Power of a Transformed Mind. Don Milam of Destiny Image Publishing felt it deserved more attention than I was able to give it in one chapter. I agree, and have attempted to expand it in the following pages. Thank you, Don, for the encouragement. Chapter 1. Co-Laboring with God. God has made Himself vulnerable to the desires of His people. The disciples lived in awe of this one who called them to leave everything and follow. It was an easy choice. When He spoke, something came alive in them that they never knew existed. There was something in His voice that was worth living for, worth giving one's life for. Every day with Jesus was filled with a constant barrage of things they could not understand, whether it was a demoniac falling at Jesus' feet in worship, or the overbearing religious leaders becoming silent in His presence. It was all overwhelming. Their lives had taken on a meaning and purpose that made everything else disappointing at best. Oh, they had their personal issues for sure, but they had been apprehended by God, and now nothing else mattered. The momentum of the lifestyle they experienced would be hard for us to comprehend. Every word, every action seemed to have eternal significance. It must have occurred to them that to serve in the courts of this king would be far better than living in their own palaces. They were experiencing firsthand what David felt when he lived with God's presence as his priority. The ultimate transition. Toward the end of His earthly life, Jesus gave His disciples the ultimate promotion. He told the disciples that He no longer called them servants, but friends. To be in the same room with Him, or even to admire Him from a distance, was more than...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?